Alrighty, guys, welcome to Breaking Chart Alerts. It's Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange. Alrighty, guys, so yesterday we ended up making a trade on VLD, Velo3D. It's a stock here that Kathy Woods just ended up picking up. They supply Elon Musk's SpaceX here, so they have like a $15 target on it. We were going over this. We picked this up when it was just like at 10.90 some a share. She's got a little lift here, so we're probably going to see some gains on this on the morning. Debating if I want to sell it on the morning. We got a few seconds till opening bell, or if I'm going to just hold it and keep it open. And it's the May 2022 Expo, so plenty of time on that. Like I said, if I get a quick gain on that, I'll probably lock it in and see what I want to do there. Let me see. Tesla's getting a nice climb here today, so I want to keep an eye on Tesla. We have the Hertz shares. We ended up picking Hertz shares up because, as you guys could see here, Ava's budget, that had a huge climb. I mean, that was at 175 bucks. It went all the way up to almost 550 bucks yesterday. It's down about $45 right now in pre-market. Markets are just opening up right now. So, it's down a little bit there, but I expect Hertz, HTZZ, to continue to climb over the course of the next few days, weeks, months here. So I like that setup there. Looking pretty good. All right, let's take a look at VLD. You guys can see there's obviously a fluctuation error here on VLD there. We should have some nice profits on VLD, but it's showing that I got a loss of $1,000 on the day. That's just E-Trade Pro there for you. So if I show you this, let's see here. So if I show you this right here, you guys could see, that'll adjust here in a moment. That one takes a little bit of time to get there. There we go. Now she just came on there, and we're in the green on the VLD trade, as you guys could see there. So we got some green on VLD. Now let's take a look, see what we want to do here today, and see what types of trades we want to make. VLD just turned green. That trade's taken off nicely. She's at 1130. I think that's going to continue to climb there. I mean, being a SpaceX supplier there, that's a big deal for this small little company here who makes, 3D stuff here, for SpaceX. So I like that. That's why I got that May Expo. So it's up to us whenever we want to lock in profits. She's going to be jumping all over the place, but I like that. I think that's going to continue to climb. If we wanted to hold on to it, that's perfectly fine. We could do that. Or if we wanted to find something else we wanted to jump into, we could do that as well. Let's see. Jones, could you hear me? You should be able to hear me, Jones. Yeah, everyone else could hear. Alrighty, good. Sounds good. All right, so right now, I don't know if you guys could see my video, see me, but I organize things a little bit better here in the office, and so over here I'm watching some Moderna. I'm watching Sophie. Sophie had a nice climb, pulled back a little bit on open. I'm watching Tesla over there. There goes VLD. I'm telling you, that one's gonna take off. I mean, that one we could quickly see that getting up to 12 bucks or higher even. So we have the 1250 call on VLD for the May 20th, 2022 Expo. We have the 1250 strike call. It's currently up about $46.41, 2.32%. We'll see what that does. She's still climbing though, so we should see some good movement on that today. Next thing is Tesla. I'm going to show you guys some of the pre-market movers that I was watching here in a second as well. Tesla on a 3-month daily chart here, continuing to break out there. She breaks that 1200.
S&P 500 down 0.1%.
You guys remember we were talking about that consolidation area on Tesla back when we were saying, okay, Skyjack, you remember this area right here we were talking about on Tesla, saying there was a tight consolidation area. We had to wait for it to break above that. Do you remember that? And then right here on this day, somewhere around here, that's when you guys started jumping in. So we broke through that 800, which was acting as resistance, and we had that big climb then from 800 all the way up to 1200 bucks. That is a huge climb from 800 to $1,200 there. So, right now, this is what I'm watching for with Tesla. You remember how a lot of these stocks were saying, okay, we got to break above this consolidation area before we re-enter. You guys captured some magnificent gains there. We did an out-of-the-money vertical spread on Tesla that a lot of people locked in. How much? I think it was like 700% gains on. So I like that setup on Tesla. When she starts to move, we could capture some really nice gains. We ended up doing a trade idea on Tesla. It was an out of the money vertical spread. It was like the 1190, 1200, or no, it was the 1095 or 1090, 1100 vertical spread. I'm not sure. Zach Honka, you got into it. Yeah, there you go. The 1090, 1100 vertical spread. What'd you make on that, Zach? What was your percentage gain? I remember, let me get that annotation off there. I remember you jumped into that, and I forget what you had. I think it was like a 400, 500, 600% gain. In at $1.83, out at 530, 289% gain. I mean, that's the type of gains that I like searching for when we're looking for that breakout above consolidation. Breakout above resistance. Those are the types of trades I like to make. All right, so let's take a look here, see what we want to do today. I'm looking at some of the watch list here. I see a lot of the Brazilian ETFs up about 2%. The DWAC's up another 3% here today and climbing. She's at $67. Remember we were talking about DWAC yesterday? I said, guys, it's coming to a pivotal point here where it's coming down to that 10-day simple moving average, and now we're going to look for that climb on that. So, that's exactly what I'm looking for there as far as DWAC is concerned. I'm looking for that further breakout on DWAC. All right, so let's take a look here. Ford is at 1804. That's getting a climb there. Let me see. Tesla up about 12 bucks. We have Baidu climbing slightly, Baba climbing slightly. Nothing really major there. Netflix up about $3. All right, so the rest of the watch list is pretty flat there. Lucid was down 6%. It's only down about 2.5% right now. That VLD is still continuing to climb there, guys. That is looking good for that expo there. She's at 1155 now, continuing to break higher. I like that VLD. All green candles here since opening bell. I think that might have a big day here, guys. It's already up over 5% here, VLD. I think that one has some opportunity to get some really nice profits in here within a short period of time. AbbVie is still on the run there. Let's see AbbVie. Look at the breakout on AbbVie. Here was that 1020 crossover. Continue to climb there. It looked good. Trade challenge account is back up over 6,000 bucks there. We got a nice gain already on VLD. Let's see if we could, that's a nice run there on VLD. Hertz is on the climb here as well. Let's take a look at Hertz, HTTZ. But take a look at AbbVie here, guys. You guys know the trade plan. You guys know what we're doing here daily. So there's that 1020 cross. The MACD already crossed way back there, but that was just tight consolidation there. It had a little breakout there above it. But, yeah, I'm watching Sophie there, 23.29 right now. That's looking good. That's a nice run there on Sophie. So right now, AbbVie had that 1020 cross climbing. We could have an easy target on AbbVie if we wanted to target that 120 a share there. I mean, that is a pretty nice climb there if we did want to jump into AbbVie. It's a nice little setup there. Sophie's getting a nice climb. Let's take a look at SOFI. Let's see here. Sophie, 23.16, not doing too much yet. Had a couple nice candles there. I like that breakout. That could be a big breakout today up to about 25. 25 is going to be that next target, and I like how you got candle above previous candle's body here. You're breaking out of that resistance at $23. That's looking like a nice setup here on Sophie. Not a bad setup at all. All right, let's see what else we're looking at here. Nike's got a nice climb. Nike's near 170 a share. You guys remember this trade on Nike? Anyone hold on to it? And that expires the 5th, which is Friday. Let's see what that's going for now, those 167.50s. Let's see, NKE if we take a look at NKE here, the November 5th, the 167.50s are now going for 270. We picked them up for $1.29. They're going for 270 now. So 2.7, divide that by our price of 1.29. That's 109% gain if you're still holding on to those Nike calls that we picked up. When was that we picked that up? Payush, you remember the date we made that Nike trade on, the 7 contracts? That's a nice one there. That just shows you how it's extremely important there to be holding on to those positions, looking for that continued climb. She's going to break that 170. I'm telling you, we're going to see that Nike at 175 by the end of the month. Nice. Stephen Powers is in the Nike trade still. He's up 151% on Nike. Nice job there, Stephen. Nice job. Macy's is going up. I gave a trade idea on Macy's. How many of you guys got in that Macy's trade idea? Sammy said he got in it. Let me see what Macy's is doing. Of course, that's not the one I jumped into. Wow, look at that breakout on Macy's. We gave that trade idea a few days ago. Let's see here. It was a trade idea, so it wasn't like an official trade that I made, but I sent it out for people that wanted to get in. Okay, so here's some of those trades that we jumped into. There's the VLD trade from yesterday. Here's the Hertz trade from yesterday. And then here was the holiday swing trade idea I made on Macy's. Since it wasn't a trade, I wanted it to stick out, so I didn't put the chart on there. But here's some of the other trades that we closed out. There's that Nike trade. We closed it out for a 48% gain. Unbelievable.
PHUN.
That Lucid Trade was a nice one.
COO Randall Crowder to appear.
All right, so getting back to this here, here was the Macy's trade idea that we made.
That's Papa Hotel.
And as you guys can see right here, buy the Macy's January 2022 2930 vertical call spread for 34 cents a contract. You guys see that right there? This is what's really important. I'm going to show you guys what it's worth now. So this was November 1st that we put that, right? That was November 1st. And then that was the 2930 for January 21st. So now let's take a look and see what that's doing. Because obviously you're going to have some nice profits on that right now because of that big run Macy's had. When we got that, it was like 27 bucks. It just climbed $3. So let's take a look now. That's for the January 2022. So now we go down here to spreads, buy to open, sell to open, and we can take a look at what it's going for. So for that January 21st, 2022 expiration, what was the strikes we had? Let's see, the 2930 for 34 cents. 2930 for 34 cents. 2930. It was 34 cents. It's now worth 50 cents. Minimum of 50 cents. So 0.5, divide that by 0.34. That's already a 47% gain there on that Macy's trade. And, you know, she's above 30 right now. So if you hold on to that, that 34-cent trade is going to be worth $1. The max this could be worth is the difference between these two strikes right here. So 29 to 30, the difference between that is $1. So if you paid 34 cents for it to be worth $1, divide that by 0.34, that's a max net gain of 194.12%. So you already got that because Macy's is already above 30. As long as Macy's is above 30 on January of 2022, you will have 194.11% gain on that Macy's trade. So great job and congratulations to all you guys that got into that. Nice job on that. Nice job on that. Wow, did you guys see AMD is taken off there? I still have AMD in the main account here. I'm going to have to look at that and see about selling that here. I don't know what I'm up on that
There's
yet.
A GameStop, GME moving here.
I'm going to look on the iMac here and see.
Golf Michael Echo up today about 9%. Golf Michael Echo, GME.
Wow, nice gains there today. Nice profits. Guys, we got an 80% gain on our AMD trade. 80% gain on AMD.
STC, Smile Direct getting a pop here. Sandy Delta Charlie.
And she's still on the climb. That is a nice climb there on AMD. All right, guys, I have an execution on AMD. We are out of AMD at $3 a contract. $3 a contract. What were we in that at? All right, P. We are out of AMD in the main account. Now, this was supposed to be in the trade challenge account here. You guys remember that yesterday, right? Do you guys remember that? I made that trade in the main account there by accident. So upset about that. I should have picked it up in the regular account there too. Okay, so there we go. That is done. That is over with. We locked in our profits on that trade, and we are looking good. Let me go and see what we locked that in for.
IHS market October final composite PMI 57.6. The October final services PMI 58.7 versus 58.2 expected.
What's today? August? Man, these months go by so fast. Where did August go?
Milton Alt.
All right, we locked in a $393.83 gain on the AMD trade. Now, that would have been a $400 profit in the trade challenge account there had we held on to it. But I did not hold on to it. Or, I'm sorry, I made that in the other account there by accident. That's what I was saying.
Possible partnerships.
All right, so we were in that trade, and we are out at $3.
Lots of potential.
And that was a really nice gain there. Let me see my transaction. Oh, I sent it to you, P, there. That was a nice one. That was a good gain. We were in at $1.68, out at $3. 3, divide that by 1.68. Where is my calculator?
From DPW co-founder.
Oh. That's why I got the locks on my office door. Alright, we'll have to use the phone there for that. Handy dandy phone. Let's see. So we were in at $1.68, out at 3. 3, divide that by 1.68. That was a 79% gain on AMD. Congratulations, guys. Who got into that? Who just sold that? Let's see. Who sold that AMD trade we just had? Captain Thomas sold his AMD for a 43% gain. Stephen Powers, what'd you lock in on that? What's your account doing now, Steve? You should be doing really well now. Let's see here. What else is moving? What's that account at now, Steve? Lucid's taking off nicely. You guys see Lucid? And of course, once we sold that, AMD took off nicely. Guys, VLD just sold. We sold VLD. I had a limit order in for that, and I guess it sold. Let's see. Yeah, it sold VLD at $2.15. We are out. There's another $150 gain in the trade challenge account. That is a nice one. Now, Payush, when you go to when you put this in there, include these pictures, the sell orders there, will you?
On a circuit breaker at the
these pictures I send you, put that in on the email. You know how we have the picture when we open up of the chart? Then when we close it, show them that sell order that I send you the picture of there. Nothing better than transparency like we have. Nice job, guys. We locked in some nice profits today already. Some really nice gains. All right, let's see here. All right, so what I want to go over now is I like looking at TradingView. I don't know if you guys use TradingView or not, but when I'm doing my research in the morning, um, look at me here. I'm trying to drag over the stuff on my iMac to the main rig here, and obviously they're two different systems. One's Windows, one's iMac, but that's just from that being close together there. All right, let me just share this link with you guys here. I love this link. I'm going to post it in the trade room for you guys. This is
Bloomin'
this is one of
Brands.
my
Hearing the
secrets.
report, it says large
I love
activists
looking at that. I just
sniffing
shared
around
it in the
Bloomin'
trade
Brands.
room with
That
you guys. I'm going to share it with you
from Daily
now
Reporter.
here. If you guys take a look. So here is TradingView, right? I love TradingView. You know, you can see the top gainers for the day here. You can see what's going on. Let me just get me off. How do I make this theme white here? I hate how this is black. I don't know. I think we tried to do this the other day, didn't we? I hate that. I can't see. That's really screwing with my eyes. Anyway, top gainers here. We could see Hudi, HUDI. It's up 41%. Bed Bath & Beyond's up 38% today. Let's take a look at BBBY. BBBY. Look at freaking AMD taking off now. You little... Dwayne says right click. Wow, look at Bed Bath & Beyond. Someone was talking about this just, what, yesterday or the day before? Who the hell was it in the trade room there? Someone was talking about that 1020 crossover, and we're like, wow, that looks great there. I forget who it was. But, man, look at that run it just had. Over a 30% gain overnight. Big pop. Whoever it was, I hope you got in that. That's a nice one. Bed Bath & Beyond. So obviously that pulled back significantly from those highs this morning. So you could take a look here. It was all the way up to almost 26 bucks. It's at $22 now. So it had a 4% retracement, which is what? That's a 20% retracement. It was up over 50%. Retraced 20% from the highs this morning. So that's one of them that I saw on TradingView there. I love that. So that's a nice one. So those are the ones that you like to look at where it has that 20% move in 10 minutes there. You know, that's the one you want to look at for those quick in and out day trades. You know, so nice setup there. Good morning, Misty Wiggins. Michael Rodriguez. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. RR Donnelly and Sons. That one's up around 36%. Let's see RRD. I'm just watching other stuff here. My main stuff, I'm watching Apple take it off right now. You know, we've been talking about Apple for quite a bit. Sophie is looking great, 23.27. Let's take a look at that other one I just said. What was it? R something? RRD. Let's take a look at RRD and IRTC. RRD is at around $9. Wow, that was just at $4 a few days ago. Man, it was just at 60 cents a few weeks ago. That one has some room to run for sure. I mean, that one could be back up to 30 bucks. I have no idea what Donnelly and Sons does. You know, that's one if I go up here. So see, when I don't know what something is, you know, the best thing to do is research it. Because, I mean, there's thousands, tens of thousands of stocks out there, OTC on the general market. So, you know, it's important to do your research. You know, you don't just jump into things blindly just because it has the signals there for an entry. Those are stuff you have to be disciplined about and actually do your due diligence research on. So if I bring this out a little bit here and you guys take a look, here's that RRD. So you can see there's really no analyst ratings on this yet. I mean, it's really something new. So there's nothing on that one yet. So that one's probably just going to be one of those pump and dumps. Skohorvi says RRD adhesives. That one there, you know, I mean, that one might quickly get right back up to $30. You know, you zoom out of this, I mean, you can see here 25, 30 bucks. You know, I mean, she was even much higher, $50 just back about a decade ago. They are big in MSP. What's MSP? Let's see. Honka says he closed half of VLD at 2:30. It's still running. Oh, I thought you were giving some trader term there or something. Minneapolis, St. Paul. Ryan says ZG keeps tanking. Let's take a look at ZG there. ZG. Man, ZG, that's going to
AS.
be a good pickup once it does
Oh, new
recover.
buy from
Obviously,
Investors
right now
Business
is not the
Daily.
time for Zillow. She could come all the
Alpha
way back
Sandy
down to about
Oscar.
50 bucks. She might come back down to 50 bucks. I mean, we had that big housing spike and everyone thought, "Oh, Zillow's going to take off
Academy Sports and
and go
Outdoors spiking to
crazy." But she might come
46.73.
back down to 50. If she comes
That's
down to
Alpha
50,
Sandy Oscar
I might be
ASO.
picking that up. All right, let's see. What do we do with VLD? Honka says he closed it out for a big gain. Wow, it got up to 12 freaking bucks. What did I sell that for? She's still running. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Let's see, VLD. What do we have on VLD? We had the May 20th, 2022. The 1250. Wow, it's going for 245 now. I sold it for 215. I'd be up $450 on that right now instead of now it's at 255, 260. Oh, man, I would have made another $450 on that if I just held for a couple minutes longer there. She's at 260 now. Anyone still holding on to that VLD? She is taking off, breaking through $12. There she goes, 12.05 a share on VLD, continuing to break higher. 12.09, big run there. The 1250 calls are going for 245 by 265 right now.
Active.
New highs of the
Papa
day.
Romeo Tango Yankee.
Anyone still in VLD, or did you guys jump out with me?
ERTY.
Skohorvi said he's still in the 2 contracts. Let's see, Abraham, you're still in that one, Abe, or did you get out? Honest Abe. Azaria, you're still in that 1 contract, Azaria? Stu said he left one and run. Nice job, guys, on leaving that open and run. Nice job.
Party City shares off the highs now.
Target on VLD is going to be $15 minimum.
At 10 a.m. in just
$15 minimum.
Factory orders for September, ISM non-manufacturing PMI for October, and Durables X Defense.
That's good. I'm glad a lot of you guys are keeping stuff a little bit longer. You know, that's good. That's showing that discipline there. Let me see over here on the Zoom chat. Ram says, I'm still in VLD. Have 10 more contracts. Nice, Ram. What are you up on that? Let's see. Nicole said she's still in Nike. Nice. Nice job, Nicole. Let's see there. Nike. What is Nike doing? Wow. Unbelievable. Nike 171.50. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sky, are you still in that one? I know Jerry. What about Jerry? She might still be in that trade. I know she's a big Nike fan. We closed our Nike trade out for what, like a 48% gain? Powers, are you still in that one? Jerry's out of Nike. Skyjack's out of Nike.
COIN, Coinbase testing subscription service with no trading fees. Charlie Oscar.
Wow, Stephen Powers said he sold it for a 350% gain on Nike.
Shares dropping,
nice job there, Stephen Powers.
Lows, 329.36.
Closed it out for a 350% gain. That's incredible. Powers, how's that account doing now? Let's see. Ryan says Skyjack says he's out of Nike for a 230% gain. I wish I held on to that a little bit longer. That trade challenge account would be well over 10 grand now. That's what I got to start doing is making these trades and then taking about 3 days off for the swing trades. Just take 3 days off, go to Disney, and then come back and look for that 350% gain like Steven did. Or 200. I'd be happy with 230% like Sky. I had a measly, 48 or 58% gain. Jerry, it's tough to have patience when you got, 600 clients. Trust me, because when they start messaging you and stuff and saying, hey, what do we do? Do we take profits? And then you start over-analyzing your charts and your trades a little bit. You're like, okay, you know what? 48% gain, let me lock it in. Even though it didn't hit my it didn't hit my price target yet, 48% gain, I say, you know what? It's better than the market's turning against us and going for a loss. So for me, it's like I'd rather lock in that profit, but I should be holding on to it a bit longer. See, there you go. Steven said he was doing bad for a while, but in the green. Nice. Let's see. Ryan says thoughts on Microsoft. Let's take a look at MSFT. Is that for this week? My thoughts on Microsoft this week, 335 to 340. What's today? Wednesday? I don't know why on your phone, on the iWatch here, it keeps changing.
Coming up, Durables X Defense factory orders for September, and ISM non-manufacturing PMI for October.
I don't know how to change that. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm going to look at the watch list now, see what we could do. Ram says he's up $500 on the VLD trades. Nice job, Ram. I closed it out for $150 gain on those 10 contracts. Should have held on longer. AMD's near a 130. Oh.
ISM non-manufacturing PMI 66.7
wonder what those
versus
AMD
62.
calls are going for now.
Durables X Defense
Nike's looking great. Baba's taking off, but I won't go near Baba.
Plus 0.2% versus plus 0.1% expected.
Let's see here. Bank of America's up a half of a percent. Bank of America's ready to rock and roll again. Take a look at the 3-month daily on Bank of America. It's in consolidation, so you guys know what that is. Once you guys get a breakout above this consolidation on Bank of America, you buy. Once you see a candle like that above that consolidation, that right there is where you want to buy. So right now, it's just patience, waiting for it to break out of that consolidation so we can enter into a Bank of America trade.
BlackBerry
it is holding above that 10-day simple moving average this entire time there
November
through this breakout. So that's good. But for me, the optimal entry point would be once we do get a confirmation of that breakout out of that consolidation zone.
RAD, Rite Aid.
Let's see here. RH. Under Armour up another 4% today, guys. You guys know we've been talking. Haven't I been talking about Under Armour for about a week now, 2 weeks?
Pfizer vaccine for children aged 5 to 11. Expected at the end of the week.
Man, if we got in way back here when it had, we literally looked at it right here on this day on October 25th. I said, guys, Under Armour is having that 1020 cross. This is the optimal entry to get into Under Armour. I stalled. I didn't get in. And bam, she went from what, $18 all the way up to $23. And with Under Armour, that's a huge gain there. That would have been over 1,000% return. We could actually take a look at that so you guys could see the type of movement that has with the underlying equity through the derivative. So if we look at this derivative for the November 5th and we go back to basic here, let's link this with link 1 here. So let's see, that day was back here on the 25th. So let's see what that price was on the 25th for that 20 strike. That 20 strike was going for on the 25th, remember. So on the 25th, here's the 25th right here. It was going for 31 cents. 31 cents. It's now $2.60. So here's that Under Armour November 5th 20 strike call, right? So if I zoom in here, remember we said the 25th we had our entry point. So right here it was at 31 cents. It's now 260. 2.6 divide that by 0.31. That's a 739% gain if we got in when I told you guys it was a good setup. So, you know, that's when we got to start making those trades there and going with the flow there. That was a nice setup that we missed out on. We called it. We just didn't jump into it. So that's a nice one. I really think Under Armour is a great long-term hold. I think you're going to see that $40 to $50 within the next year. I mean, retail is coming back there, and Under Armour is a good brand. That's a good one to buy and hold there. If you guys have the patience to hold on to that for a year expo, that's one that could make you another 1,000% gain if you get something a little bit further out. So if you're looking at something like Under Armour and you say, hey, Dave, you know what? I agree with you there. I think that's going higher. You could pick up the January 2023 expo. That 25 strike is only going for $3.35. You know, you could pick up the 30 strike here for about $2.08. You know, so that's a nice one right there. I hate trading IWM, Stu. You trade IWM? I should start trading it though. I mean that's breaking out nicely. That's a nice run there. So that just broke out of that consolidation. I mean, you guys could see that clear as day. You had consolidation at 235 here. So if you guys could see this on IWM, so this is obviously the small cap stocks, right? So you guys could see we had consolidation, 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 and we're finally breaking above it. So IWM, that's a nice one there, Stu. I like that breakout, and you actually gave a nice, you picked a nice day to call that out there because it's just breaking above that 235 resistance. So if we zoom out now a little bit further, we could see, you know, we are at new all-time highs on IWM, Russell 2000 ETF. You know, so that's a nice one there. I mean, I think this is going to continue to climb IWM. You know, it's not a bad one to jump into, for sure. Not bad at all. So when the economy starts to slow down, guys, this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. When the economy starts to slow down, what you're going to end up seeing is people going from those large cap stocks to some of these smaller cap, mid cap stocks. So, you know, IWM, if you wanted to pick up some leaps on that, I'd be perfectly fine with that, Stu. Perfectly fine with that. But that's one you're going to be holding for the long term. I like that setup there, though, Stu. Let's see here. What else do we got moving? Amgen. Remember we were talking about Amgen? Ugh. You guys know we were talking about Amgen too, remember? In the trade room. Remember we were talking about Amgen? I think I even posted a picture of it in the trade room. Hey, good morning, Ray. Nice to see you up with us. You're up early there. What time is it there in Arizona? 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? All right, so do you guys remember when we were talking about Amgen, though? Because I'm telling you this not to, you know, show off here, but I'm telling you because we talked about it when it had that 1020 cross coming up. And you see how quickly after that 1020 cross it went from 208 to 218 there. You know, that's a 10-point climb in 3 days there.
At $10
you know,
per
that's
unit.
the type of setups. When you're in that breakdown momentum and you see that momentum shift happening, that's prime time there to pick up those Amgen calls.
Coming up, IPOs from BIRD, Allbirds.
Under Armour still on the climb there. Under Armour's up 5% now, continuing to climb.
Delta, BIRD, and CMTG.
Lucid up 1.34%. DWAC's now down 3%. ExxonMobil down about 1%.
Tango Golfs.
Ray Janice said Costco top $500 today. I knew you were waiting for that, Ray.
Health Regulatory Agency
I knew you were waiting for that breakout. That's a nice run it had the past few days there.
Detection
I think Jerry's in that with you too.
November Echo. SRNE Sorrento Therapeutics. Sorrento shares.
All right, do we want to hold on to Hertz or do we want to get rid of that and utilize that capital to get into something else here? What do you guys think? I still think that's going to have a nice run. I really do. It's still on the climb right now. These are my lifesavers right here. These Pepsi Completes. Had chicken tikka masala last night. I'm still having it for breakfast right now. Stu said AMC got a big pop today. Let's go back now on, wow, up 11%. That looks ready for another nice breakout. But AMC, I don't know. They're still a struggling company. Fundamentally, fundamentally, they're not all there. You know, they're not all there fundamentally. Technically, that looks good. There's a difference between technical and fundamentals. But fundamentally, I'd stay away. Technically, it looks good. Under Armour's still on the climb. Gilead's climbing. AIG is continuing to get some nice climbs there. So let's take a look here at TradingView again. Let's see here. So most active stocks today are OCGN, ALNA. Let's see ALNA. It's a dollar stock though. ALNA. See, that's one of those ones though that might get that big climb again. ALNA. Do we want to do something with ALNA there? Quick in and out. What do you guys think? Thank you, Norello. So I am liking that setup right there. Liking that setup on ALNA. It's a cheap stock there. It climbs 10 cents. You got a quick, 10% gain. I think that 140 to 150 would be a nice target though. See, that's what I like looking at some of these is because sometimes if you get them and put them on your watch list, like I can make another watch list, for example. So all I have to do is go like this, go to watch list. Heck is it here? And I can make a new watch list right now and put on some of the market movers that I'm seeing. So, it depends how active you guys want to be as a trader. Obviously, more you do, more research, the more you're going to find stuff here. So we could put on OCGN and ALNA, OCGN, ALNA. Let's put on a few other ones here that we're seeing. MetX, PTPI, MetX. What's that other one? PTPI. PTPI. That one's up nicely. Let's link this with link 1 here so we could just click on it and show us the chart in the background. That's a nice setup. Let's zoom out a little bit more. That's a newly. That just had its IPO. Petros Pharmaceuticals. Let's see PTPI. Let's see what the heck they do. Because that just climbed significant. That just climbed 10% in the matter of me opening up that chart. PTPI. I'm bringing that up here. PTPI. Alright, let's see what the hell this one is here. No rankings on it yet. No analysts following it.
BYND, Beyond Meat, December 1.
That's one that we could definitely pick up and look for that quick gain on. What do you guys think? You guys want to pick up a little bit of that? I mean, but just look, she's at 287. Just this morning, she was at $1.95. So if you picked up 1,000 shares, you could easily lose $1,000 on that if it pulls back down to that support area. Intel high of the day. You guys remember we were talking about that Intel hook pattern setup, right? How many of you guys got in on that hook pattern setup we were talking about on Intel? Stephen Powers said that one. He got into that one as well. Nice job, Powers. Sammy, I think, got into it. What are you guys up? Sammy, Steven, Sky, what are you guys up on your Intel trade? Let's see. Randy said Overstock is on a tear lately. Let's see. OSTK. Wow, $104. I haven't seen it that high since the pandemic. Way back here. Wow, Overstock. I was just looking at Overstock yesterday. I'm looking for a 20-foot runner from my house here for my entry to the living room, and I could not find a 20-foot runner, so I went on Overstock, and I was looking last night, but that's a nice one there. I mean, that one, I'd have a target of about 115 on it. At least 115. 115 to 125. Skyjack, nice job there. You're still growing that small
BYND
account.
shares trading up about
VLD high of the day, says Stu. Do I want to look at it, or am I going to
6%
be
today.
pissed
McDonald's
off?
debuting
Oh
the
my
McPlant
God, she's
burger
at 1250 now, up
locations
14% on the
US.
day.
That's probably
There was a
November
trade that
Delta
we
Michael,
made
Charlie Delta.
on it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Shares of Tilray spiking
we got
here.
those
Tango
calls
Lima
for
Romeo
$2.
Yankee, TLRY.
What the hell's calling me? 215 area code, Philadelphia. I think that might be one of my lawyers. I think that's my business law. Let's see. VLD. What? Man, 1260 now on VLD. That's gonna break my heart a bit. I know it. I know it. We had 10 contracts in the trade challenge account. Oh, she's at 290 now. We sold for 215. We'd be up $750 more in the trade challenge account if we held on to that. Man, she's going higher now. 1272 still running. How many of you guys are still on it? I know there's a few of you guys that said you're still in it. She's at 1290. Or I'm sorry, 290. I'm looking at 1250 and then I see the 290. She's at $3 now, guys. $3. She's at 1279. $3 on the 1250s. Stu still in it. Skahorvy still in it. Nice job, Skahorvy. Did you jump in as soon as we got in yesterday? Look at her breaking out there. 1288. 320 now on those 1250 calls. $3.20. 3.2. Divide that by 2. That trades up 60% right now. 60%. She's nearing in on $13. I'm thinking about jumping back in. She's gonna go to $15. She might be at $15 by the end of the week here. I'm telling you right now. I really think VLD is going to see a huge free. Kathy Woods has got a big following. There's a lot of big Musk fans out there. So, you know, as her news is being released and people are, you know, comprehending it, that's going to continue to climb there as that gets volume coming into
COMS, Com Sovereign. Seeking
Guys, if you could do me a favor and share this video that we have on YouTube, share it on your Facebook page, share it on your social media pages.
Target.
I'd really appreciate it. If you guys could give this a like,
Charlie Oscar Michael Sandy.
I'd love it. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Seriously, you know, I'm doing my best here with you guys, and if you guys could help me out a little bit here, getting the word out, I'd really appreciate that. Alrighty, let's see here. Sophie, 2348 on Sophie. Wow.
Blackstone-backed media
Are
company
you still in that one, Sky? I'm thinking about selling that Hertz there. I'm down $328. I'm still at $6,000 in the trade challenge account. Do I want to sell Hertz or do I want to hold on to it there? That is the question. HTZZ. It's not doing a darn thing right now. But I know when I sell it, you know it's going to pop by $3.
Again, that from Dow Jones.
Man, there goes Sophie again, 2352. Sold Sophie, then jumped back in. Sky, you know our deal here. You got to tell me when you're jumping in. Send me that text. You know that song by Khalid? What is it, Khalid? Send me your location and gotta send me that text, Sky. Apple. I'm waiting for Apple. I'm looking at Apple over here on that chart. Apple 3-month daily, that's looking good. It broke that 150. I think Apple's going to have a big run. I really do. Apple's going to have a nice run. What do I want to do with that damn Hertz? That's the question. HTZZ. let's get the hell out of Hertz. All right, out of Hertz. Wasn't happy with that, what that was doing. I thought she was going to have another run. We are out at 33.26 on Hertz. 33.26. Let me send that over. Payush, if you want to get with James, he just messaged us. He's trying to log in, but he forgot his password. So if you could help him out, that'd be great. But let me send you this closing trade here first. There we go. And if you could share that picture in the trade room as well, that'd be great. All right, so we are all in cash in the trade challenge account now. I want to find some good setups. We are just $100 away from new all-time highs again on the trade challenge account. We had a phenomenal couple of weeks here. So let's see if we can get that up to about 7 grand now. 7 grand would be a nice target. FCEL, Sammy said that's taken off. That's looking pretty good. I know Karen and Captain Thomas are big on fuel cell. It's looking good. I think Joe, aren't you in fuel cell as well? I remember Joe talking to me about that a few months ago on fuel cell.
Birds priced at $15.
Dr. G,
that's probably in the
are
Romeo
you
Delta
here?
BIRD.
Let's see. Ram said he sold 8, has 2 more VLD contracts. Ram, what are you up on VLD now? Let's see. Muhammad said, you make me hungry. Chicken tikka masala. Well, I just, if you want to go into the trash can there, Muhammad, I got a fresh batch for you in there from this morning. It's probably still warm. That's funny. Starbucks, 111.71. Ram, I want to know if you're still in that VLD. Man, look at Sophie Sky, 23.59. Continuing that breakout. James Miller said Zillow. ZG was tanking before there, James. She's still tanking. She was at 72 bucks when we were talking about it. She's still tanking. I think she's going to see 50 bucks. If you wanted to look at some puts on that, puts would be some nice ones. Let's see, Nike. Where is Nike? NKE. Where is it on my watch list? Excuse me. Nike still at that 171. Under Armour is still on the climb, guys. Tilray's still breaking out. Tesla's having a move again. NBEV is up 2%. Lucid up 2.5%. Ford's taking off nicely. You guys see Ford $18.20 a share now on Ford. That one's going to continue to run. We should do a little short-term swing on Ford. Ford was just downgraded the other day too, which is silly. Oh, that sun's coming through the window there. And I don't know why, but whenever I see sun, I start sneezing like crazy. Let's see here. Ford, if I wanted to pick up November 5th, 18 strike, it's going for 39 cents. You know, so you only got freaking 20 cents a time value on that. That's pretty cheap. That's not bad.
Coming up at 10:30.
That was my lawyer. He's calling me now again.
Crude inventories a build of 2.225 million expected. Distillates a draw of 1.443 million.
Oh yeah, some of my documents ready.
A draw of
Jerry jumped in some Nike December expos. Sophie's still taking off 23.60 on Sophie there, Sky. I wanted to do something with Ford here. Look at that. She's still taking off. Those Fords now are going for 40 cents. What do you guys think about a Ford trade, like for either this week or next week's expo? I think that's a nice opportunity to pick up some Ford. That VLD took off nicely, man. Ah. Wow, Ram said he just sold all of his VLD for a $750 gain there. That is nice, Ram. Good job. Congratulations. And guys, watching YouTube, like I said, if you guys could please give this a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and
ADT,
share
Alpha
it,
Delta
I'd
Tango,
really
shares
appreciate it.
moving here, $9.07 on volume.
We got the trade challenge account right now. Let's see, 5952.37. Divide that by 2,500. Trade challenge account right now is up 138%. 138%. That is nice. Let's see. Skyjack just did a day trade on Nike. Do I want to join you on that, Sky? It's still not breaking above 171, though. It's consolidating. I don't know why you jumped in that so early. I'll probably jump in with you if she breaks 171.20. And guys watching on YouTube, there you go. From a member themselves right here. The people watching on YouTube are missing out there. Thank you, Sammy. I agree with you there. There's no one else that could grow accounts like we have, and if you know, $100, $200 a month isn't, you know, worth it for you guys, then you know, that's fine. That's your prerogative. Let's see here. Nike's starting to climb there, Sky. She's starting to climb. Let's see what those calls are going for this week on Nike. Nike 170s are going for about $1.96. That's really cheap, to be honest with you. That's dirt cheap. You know, if you guys wanted to pick up those 170s on Nike, you know, they're going for $2 right now. That is cheap. That is really cheap, and that's not bad. She's breaking out now, and that is a nice entry point. Nike's going to take off and make new highs of the day. That PTPI is now up 80%. We were looking at that before. It was up 50%. 30% gain since we were looking at that PTPI. Man, look at that breakout on Nike. Those ones that were going for $2 are now going for $2.30 right now. Those 170s, 2.3 divide that by 2, you're already up 15% on that if you got in. That was nice. When we first looked at it, it was at like $1.95. So nice nice gain there already. If you guys jumped in on Nike, I think you're gonna see that at 172.50 by the end of today. I think 175 by the end of the week. I really do. Now remember, unemployment numbers are coming out tomorrow, so that's going to be a major effect on the markets, especially with how spooked they are already. You know, so just be ready. Lucid up
BIRD
4.5% there,
indicating
36.66.
$19.50 on 450,000 shares.
That's not looking bad there. That's a nice setup.
Bravo India Romeo Delta again priced at $15. BIRD. Coming up, crude and gasoline inventories in 30 seconds.
Lucid's so choppy there. I'm watching Lucid. Under Armour up 6% now, guys. That Under Armour's still got room to go. AMD, we did a nice job selling AMD, guys. Nice. Look at that
Crude
pullback
stocks,
it had.
a build of
We
3.3
sold that, what, at
million.
9:31 this morning at
Gasoline
around
stocks,
129.
1.5 million.
We
Distillates,
locked in a
build
nice
of
gain on
2.2
that.
million.
Of what,
Again,
70 or
crude, a build of
80%?
3.29 million versus
And then
the
she pulled
build
back
of
sharply.
2.225 million
That's
that
nice.
was expected.
Sophie pulled back from the
Crude
highs. That's why I'm not chasing anything. I'm watching stuff.
being slightly
That's
lower
one thing
following
you know,
those,
you have to know your
1030
strengths
data.
and weaknesses as a trader. I know my strengths are, you
And
know,
now moving,
I obviously I
reversing and
sell
moving
a little
higher.
bit early, as you guys could see. But you know, my strengths are really waiting for those good setups to form and targeting those. I'm not the type that jumps at trades, but I am the type that'll, you know, sell early. That's for sure. Coin. Let's see, coin. Coin is breaking out nicely there, Sky. Now, see, when you say stuff like that, that makes me want to do rash decisions. Coin. Let's see here, November 5th. Oh, man, they are way too expensive there. She's up 90 cents for the day, coin. I'm not going to chase after something like that. No way. Let's see here. NBEV, Tilray, BRZU, VIV, Embraer's. Wow, Embraer had a big pullback. You guys remember Embraer when she was nearing in on 20 bucks? She's down to $15 now.
VaxNX tweeting now.
Randy jumped in that
VaxNX
dip
says
on
Dr. Elizabeth
Nike.
Evans will present poster highlighting
Nice job
expanded
there,
post-hoc
guys.
subgroup analysis of the Signal Phase 2
Sky
Huntington disease
Jackson
trial
Coin
suggesting a cognitive
1119
benefit
Expo.
in patients with mildly advanced disease during the HSD 2021 meeting. That's Victor Charlie November X-ray VCNX. Tweet from the company.
Under Armour is looking incredible. Incredible. Looking for a good breakout. Let's get back to that trading view here, see what's going on. And I wish I could change that color. I hate looking at that.
Shares of
Okay, so let's
VaxNX
see here.
just off the highs now, $2.24. BCNX, that's
Top
up
gainers.
about
Let's take a look at the
17.5%
top
now.
gainers,
Victor
top
Charlie
losers
November
here. See
X-ray.
if there's anything we want to be looking
VCNX.
at. IRTC. Did we put that one on there? IRTC. Let me put IRTC. Wow, look at that. It's at 106 right now. If that one starts breaking out again and gets back up to that 128, that's a massive gain, right? And that's literally a 20% gain from where it was at 9:53 this morning to where it's at right now at 10:33. So 9:53 to 10:33, you know, that 43 minutes right there, you know, that's a big difference there. So if that starts to climb, this is a prime one for a quick in and out scalp. So let's take a look at IRTC. That came up on the market movers list there. So the November 19th expo for that 105 strike, even though 110 strikes about 860, now 925. So see how that's taken off a little bit there. Once that starts to climb there, that's going to have massive moves. If you take a look at the delta, see these are the ones that you want to look at the delta with, the Greeks of options. So if we go to columns here and we bring this down and we share that delta add, okay, so it's got a delta, that 110's got a delta of 50 cents, which means, let's say this climbs back up to 150, let's say 116, a $10 move higher to 116, which is just right here. So a $10 move there, that's going to increase in value on that 110 strike by $5. So it's going for 870 now. So 5 plus 8.7. So you could have a target of like $13.70, $14 on it, and sell that for 14 bucks once she gets up to 116. That's not a bad one right there.
LCID Lucid, the December 39
Lucid, they're talking about Lucid now again.
Delta.
There goes Lucid.
Contracts on that.
Let's see there. Maybe we could jump in. Now, see, Lucid's starting to take off. I like that. LCID. November 19th Expo would be nice on Lucid. That's so darn expensive, though. I don't have a TradingView account. I use their free service. It's fine. Every company you have in the market is going to try selling you something there, Steve. But most of the information you could get out there is free. These people, they want to sell information that's based on, simple APIs. If I wanted, they actually sell the API, which I could put on my website so you guys could see it all for free. But information is information. There's a difference between information, education, and then trading. There's three things there. You have your education, you have information, and then you have live trading. So for me, the information part, there's so many free ones out there. I could spend $2,000 a month to get information, but that would be a waste of money. All you need to do is look at that free one there. Sky says the only thing he subscribes to is IBD. I just canceled my IBD. I think they, I don't know, they're behind or something. All right, I wanted to do a Lucid trade. I like Lucid here. That's starting to break out there nicely. Let's see here. November 5th, if I wanted to pick that up, the 38 calls there, that's pretty darn cheap there if I wanted to pick those up. Oops. All right, I think I'm going to pick up something for this week's expo on Lucid. Obviously, I'm going to make it a super small trade there since it does expire really soon here. So I'm going to pick up something on Lucid. I'm going to pick up the November 5th. Let's see, the 38 calls going for about $1.58. I'll pick up, let's say, just 2 contracts is plenty. 3 contracts is plenty. I'll pick up 4. All right, let's see here. That's a $641 trade. I don't want to do it that much. That's pretty big. Okay, so that's fine right there. And there she goes. She started breaking out. I missed my entry, of course. 164. Let's do it. All right, we are in. All right, we're in at $1.64 on Lucid. I got 3 contracts in the trade challenge account. Small $500 trade. I don't want to go too big on that since it does expire in 2 days. And remember, tomorrow is going to be a big catalyst with the unemployment numbers. So just going to be holding on to those. All right, so here we go. Here is the Lucid trade. I got 3 contracts, though, as you can see in the account there.
AEO, American Eagle Outfitters, moving to the highs, seeing the weekly $24
Let me resend you this here, Pete.
On Alpha Echo Oscar, 26.
All right, so here is the Lucid trade. This is just going to be a simple trade there. We're about 150 bucks away from new all-time highs again. I like that Lucid. I'm going to hold on to that one and watch that one continue to break out there. My target on that Lucid is going to be probably about 40 bucks. 40 to 41, 42. I like how it's climbing today, so that could easily get to 40 tomorrow. That's my guesstimate. Let's see here. Lucid up 6%. Nice climb there. Let's see. What else is moving? RH. Nike shares are taking off again. You guys are still in that Nike shares, aren't you? She just had new highs there. Nice job there. Alrighty, guys on YouTube, if you guys want to come join us, you guys could go to breakingchartalerts.com and you guys could go to the membership pricing plans. And if you guys want to come join us, down here, coupon code, you could put renew 30 and that'll save you 30% off any membership that you'd like there. We do have the promo going on for the Elite Pro Trader. If you guys are interested, let us know. So all you have to do is go down here, shoot us a message, click on that, chat with Breaking Chart Alerts, hit continue, and you guys could shoot us a message if you have any questions on any membership plans, what you get. Once you sign up too, you're going to get a nice email there saying where to get started, what to do, and then obviously live trade room. We're going to be in here all day long, and then when we go live, we're live 9:30 to 11, and then from 3 till 4 in the afternoon. So morning trade session live on Zoom's right here. Live afternoon session for Pro and Elite members is right here. All you have to do is click on that, and that'll take you right to the page here, and you guys could see we got the code down there for you guys and everything that you need for that. So click this image to join the Zoom meeting now. You click that, and you'd be there. So that will do it for you guys on YouTube. If you guys have any questions, shoot us a message. If you need help, let us know. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the trade room. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe. God bless. And happy trading today. Let's see what that VLD is doing before we get off here. 1284. Wow, she got all the way up to 1320. Unbelievable. Wonder what those options are going for now on VLD. We had the May 2022 1250s 310. Nice, not bad. Alrighty, guys. So I will see you guys in the trade room or live, and take care and have a great day. Alrighty, guys.